What's up everybody, Kyle2000 here. Welcome back to another video. And today it's kind of a video. I haven't really done stuff like this before, but I want to do more stuff like this. It's me just sitting in front of the camera talking about wrestling, and it's my personal opinion. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts on this. But these are my top 5 WWE Money in the Bank cash-ins. Money in the Bank coming up this Sunday is one of my favourite shows of the year. It's probably the modern day King of the Ring. As in, you have your top 4 Survivor Series, SummerSlam, Mania and Rumble. The 5th one used to be King of the Ring. To me, now that's Money in the Bank. It's always one that I look forward to. I love them. I love multi-man ladder matches. They're always a lot of fun. And the surprise cashing, when they're going to cash in, all that stuff. So yeah, I love Money in the Bank, so I'm excited for Money in the Bank this Sunday. Of course, I will be doing a predictions video later in the week. But yeah, this is my top 5 cash-ins. As I said, before we get into them, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section below your opinions. So in at number 5, I've gone for Sheamus's cash-in at Survivor Series 2015 on Roman Reigns. I feel like a lot of the other ones people will have probably close or in around their top 5. This is one where maybe there is some controversy, not really controversy, but different opinions. I love Sheamus' cash-in at Survivor Series. Of course, being Irish, I love whenever Sheamus or Balor or Becky or any of the Irish lads or women in WWE win belts. And like, of course, Sheamus had already been a multi-time world champion up on this point, of course, both WWE and world heavyweight. But what made this cash-in special and memorable to me is kind of not really it's kind of who he cashed in on, and like how he cashed in and the circumstances around that. So Sheamus held the Money in the Bank briefcase for 161 days before cashing in, and he cashed in on Roman Reigns at the Survivor Series. And I believe this was Roman's first WWE title win at Survivor Series. I might be wrong about that, but I want to say this was his first win. Because I can remember like the confetti coming down, the rings covered, Triple H comes out, Roman, I think, spears him, turns around, bro kick from Sheamus, Sheamus cashes in, 1, 2, 3, the ring covered in confetti, still falling, celebrating Roman's big triumphant victory. And then the moment just gets spoiled, and just that moment of the ring being covered in confetti, Roman turning around, getting bro kicked, the moment being spoiled on him, and what, as I said, I believe it was his first ever WWE title victory. I can't remember who you beat, because I want to say it was title was vacant after Rollins got injured, so I can't remember exactly who Roman beat. But yeah, just that scene of Sheamus holding up the title with confetti, Roman lying in the ring covered in the confetti from when he won the belt, just stuck in my mind. Then like it led to the Sheamus 515 stuff with the t-shirts, like. So yeah, for me, Sheamus' cash-in at Survivor Series 2015, it may not be one that other people have, but for me it makes my top 5. And yeah. In at number 4, I've gone for Rob Van Dam's cash-in at ECW One Night Stand 2006. Of course, cashed in on John Cena, and he held the briefcase for 70 days. Sorry, I was looking up and there was like a big massive bee that just flew past my window. But anyway, yeah, so Rob Van Dam held the briefcase for 70 days, and I believe he announced prior, he did announce prior because it took place at the One Night Stand event, and like that was a big moment announcing prior, because even though he was one of the first people to hold it, before when Edge cashed in, it was out of nowhere as a surprise. So for him to cash in ECW One Night Stand, the Hammerstein Ballroom, it was electric. The reaction to Cena, if Cena wins we ride, they like throw him back with the shirt, just that's what made this one of my favourite cash-ins. And a very good match as well. Of course, Van Dam did eventually win the WWE title from it this cash-in. I believe Edge got involved with spearing Cena. Paul Heyman came in to count the 3 count. And yeah, but it was a good match. I remember enjoying this match. But just the atmosphere of the Hammerstein Ballroom is what makes this cash-in crack my top 5. If you haven't watched it, just go back and watch like John Cena's entrance from this match. It is absolutely incredible. The ECW crowd that night were on fire. And yeah, the whole effing show became WWE champion and successfully cashed in. So that is my number 4. Number 3, of course, I've gone for the original cash-in. Edge, New Year's Revolution 2006, of course, on John Cena. Cena had just defended his WWE Championship inside a brutal Elimination Chamber match. Cena down in the corner, covered in blood, and Vince McMahon comes out. Oh, we have one more match because this man is cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase. Edge comes in, beats Cena to win his first WWE Championship. It's just, again, a great moment. And like, no one really expected it because it was the first time anyone had ever cashed in a Money in the Bank briefcase. Like, no one really knew how it was going to work. Did they have to give notice, or could the element of surprise, like, it did happen? Of course, Edge held the briefcase for 280 days before cashing in as well. So he did hold it for a long time. He waited, and as you will see from the rest of the list, I was trying to, from this point on, I do tend to favour when people hold on and wait, because it did lead to some big moments. But yeah, Edge cashing in, of course, it has to be there. Edge's first Money in the Bank cashing in, it made Money in the Bank what it was. It has to be in the top 5. And I'm pretty sure you can guess what the next 2 are. And in at number 2, I've gone for Dolph Ziggler's cash-in. Of course, this had to be in there. Again, the night after WrestleMania, electric crowd just on fire. I remember watching this. He cashed in Raw, April 8th, 2013 on Alberto Del Rio to become the world's heavyweight champion. I'm a big Dolph Ziggler guy. Even to this day, he hasn't really been used a lot. But I still love Dolph Ziggler. And this is like the peak of his career. Like Ziggler with Big E and AJ, the crowd on fire. Again, just getting goosebumps just think about it. If you haven't seen this, look it up on YouTube. The crowd is unbelievable as Dolph Ziggler successfully cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase on Raw to beat Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. And of course, Ziggler held the briefcase for 267 days. And again, he held on, he waited. I believe he successfully defended the briefcase against like John Cena and Jericho in his reign as well. So yeah, Dolph Ziggler's cash-in is on my list, and hopefully we get another moment like that this year. Because I feel like recent cash-ins, they haven't really lived up. They haven't really been as exciting as they possibly could be. But one of the most exciting Money in the Bank cash-ins in all time is in at number 1. And in at number 1, it is Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank cash-in at WrestleMania 31. During the main event of WrestleMania, during Roman Reigns vs. Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins' music hits. He comes down, he cashes in after holding the briefcase for 273 days. And as Michael Cole is kind of at the time, pulled off the heist of the century. Again, one of the best Money in the Bank cash-ins you will ever see. If you haven't, go check it out on YouTube or somewhere. This is the number 1 cash-in my opinion. It's always between this and Ziggler, but this just tops it because of the circumstances. Because it was WrestleMania, the main event of WrestleMania. He waited for his moment and he made history. And Seth Rollins cashed in to win his first WWE title and had a great reign. You know, that was during the time with J&J Security and all. Now he's actually in Dublin the night he injured his knee and had to relinquish the title then because of that injury, which was sad. But yeah, Seth Rollins cashing in WrestleMania 31, one of my favourite all-time moments in wrestling, not just Money in the Bank cash-in. Same actually went for Ziggler's, which I had at number 2. So yeah, that is my top 5 Money in the Bank cash-ins. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree with me, or if you would change some of the stuff, what would you change it to? Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.